Another member of the Detroit Lions coaching staff says he's a fan of Jameson Williams. Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. You already know what we do on this channel. We talk all things about your favorite team, the Detroit Lions. So join the Syndicate by hitting the subscription button and ringing that notification bell so you don't miss any upload from this channel. By now we know most coaches and analysts not affiliated with the Detroit Lions how they feel about the Detroit Lions snagging wide receiver Jameson Williams. And it looks like special teams coach Dave Phipp is happy about the pick as well. He knows that he probably won't get to see Jameson Williams on special teams, seeing as how he's too much of an asset to really put out there on special teams in the National Football League. And also coming off that ACL tear. But it could be maybe down the road, maybe not this year, maybe the second half of next year, that we could see Jameson Williams on special teams. That's one of the things about him that really stood out to not only Brad Holmes, but Dan Campbell also. When the Detroit Lions were scouting him, Dave Phipp said that Jameson Williams was one of his favorite players in the draft. What he put on film on special teams to me speaks volumes. We all know he's a great wideout, but when you're covering kicks the way he does and playing those special teams plays the way he does, it tells me that the guy loves football and he's not in it for catching the ball and the statistics and all that stuff. He's got a love for the game and he plays that way. We already know what Jameson can do when it comes to receiving, but I think special teams is something that is kind of slept on when it comes to him. He averaged 35.2 yards on kick returns last season for the Tide. He had 2 return touchdowns in a game against Southern Miss and played as a gunner on Alabama's punt team. To be honest with you, I don't see the Detroit Lions using Jameson Williams on punt returns. It probably will not be a kick return because kick returns don't really happen that much in the National Football League anymore. And a punt return, you got the dude barreling down on you. I really don't see this year for sure. He won't be doing it. I think it's a less than a 1% chance. Next year and the year after, we could see Jameson Williams returning a couple of punts, but I would probably put it is maybe just a handful throughout the year. But Phipp knows that while Jameson Williams was doing his thing in college, he probably won't have that opportunity much in the National Football League. His film was great and I was pumped. I didn't think it was going to happen. Then they asked me about him like months before and I was like, oh my gosh. Then we ended up with him and I'm like, geez, all right, let's talk. I'm sure Dave Phipp will try to get him on special teams, obviously when he's ready, but I'm not sure Dan Campbell is going to go for that. But regardless of whether Jameson Williams is used on special teams or not, Phipp is still happy to have him. He's definitely special. I know he was one of my favorite guys in the draft because of what he did on teams, so I'm glad to have him. I think everybody would be glad to have Jameson Williams, even coming off that ACL tear. So Phipp, even though he won't be able to get his hands on him, the likelihood of that is very low this season. He's still happy to have him part of the team. But it's all right because whatever capacity Jameson Williams is used in, I'm sure he will thrive at that position. But like I said, punt returns, I really don't see that happen, especially this year coming off that ACL tear. But I can say, I would say a handful of times next year. But you never know. We might need a spark or something like that, and we put him out there for a punt return. I don't know, but we'll see. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. To all my returning viewers, I appreciate you. If you are not a subscriber, consider becoming one. Without returning viewers, we can't get this content in front of new viewers to watch. And to my new viewers, I appreciate you as well. Stick around, come back, see another video. I'm going to be in them timelines all the time because that's how YouTube works. So consider subscribing down the line if you enjoy the content. You guys are awesome. Please take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.